Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, your border man, NJ2TheCity, repping my VRA, 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 Valley Ridge Academy t-shirt, Valley Ridge Academy t-shirt that I got last year. Or this year, whatever time. No, actually it was this last school year, but this past February during the basketball season. I am VRA's #1 fan. As you can literally look at the Nothing to Prove album, and that's exactly what I made. Only thing that ticks me off about that song is that I spit no bars. All I did was say VRA, VRA, hey, VRA. That's all I said in that song. I spit no bars. When I was recording, that actually wasn't even the original. That wasn't even the original title of the song. VRA's #1 fan wasn't even the original title of the song, guys. What was the original title of the song? Was Never Stop Encouraging You or something like that. But then I realized I'm not even saying Never Stop Encouraging You. I'm just saying VRA, VRA, Valley Ridge Academy, Valley Ridge. All I'm saying is that in the song. So I said, you know what? That's all I'm saying. Let me go ahead and rename this. And the beat went well with most of the song, if not the entire song. So that's why I just went in and said, you know what? Okay, let me go ahead and just ship this thing out there, retitle the thing, VR's #1 fan. And I'm continuously proving that every single day, even though I have hashtag nothing to prove. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a video that I really wanted to talk about a lot of sports, but I'm going to just go to the middle school right quick with this video. So, well, the K through 8 VRA. So, that and Nothing to Prove album. So, in honor of the Valley Ridge Academy's 8th grade night, where both teams, boys and girls, won, I am so happy for them both. Once again, to any Valley Ridge kids that view this, or any faculty, staff, etc. that view this in the future, again, just want to know more about who I am, your #1 fan. Yeah, name Nathaniel Joshua Williams, aka NJ2TheCity. I am your ambassador. I love you. I support you. I encourage you. All the Valley Ridge kids are my little brothers and sisters of the next generation. As I said before, I know many of them through their big brothers and sisters that I went to school with at Nice. So I want everybody to understand that. I know a majority of, if not half of, the kids on these sport teams through their big brothers and sisters that I went to school with at Nice. I've met some of their families and parents, and they all love me, and it's all good. I can tell you that without me supporting VRA, I can't tell you where VRA would be, but I can definitely tell you that it's like I add that extra element. Like, without me, I've definitely, without me at the games, per se, you would have some school spirit, but you just wouldn't have it on the rate that I think that with me being there, you have it on. It's like, without me, you probably have it like 5 or 6. With me, you have it a whole ramped up to 10, if not past 10. I am one of the loudest fans cheering those kids on each and every time that I get the chance to do it. And it's even more of a blessing for me this school year because I have my driver's license, so I'm able to drive to some of their away games. Now, I haven't been able to drive to every away game, but I've been able to drive to quite a couple. And I'm very thankful and blessed and privileged for that, honestly. I think last night was once again another, another, I want to say, candle to the cake or, whatever, that once again my legacy there and my legacy at Nice is not only continuously more solidified, but once again it's reigning tall, it's reigning supreme. And just like NF's song titled Green Lights, where he says, my name buzzing, ain't no way you could ignore it. As VRA's #1 fan, Hawk Ambassador, and more, I can definitely tell you, I definitely feel like not only is my name continuously buzzing, ain't no way you could ignore it, but also my legacy and my impact and my fame and more is continuously buzzing, and you couldn't ignore it even if you tried, to an extent. Because not only am I, the #1 fan and the ambassador, but I also, once again, make music. And I do these vlogs as well. And last night, I went ahead and messaged out the Nothing to Prove album to a few people. A lot of my fans, dare I say, Snapchatters and so on. And again, I got over 3,000 people on Snapchat. So again, some people are gonna be waiting until probably next week to get their direct link to it. But again, that's what happens when you have over 3,000 people on your Snapchat. Nothing to Prove album is, again, definitely not one of my best albums, but I definitely can tell you there's a lot of good songs that came off of that album, come off that album. Just like Public Perception, that I'm very immensely grateful, blessed, and gifted, proud of each and every day. I think that the last 6 songs that I put on that album were absolutely the icing on the cake. That once again, he's solidifying himself as not only VRA's #1 fan, the Hawk ambassador, but he's solidifying himself as somebody that should be reckoned with, somebody that everybody should know, and somebody that once again loves giving back, loves supporting, and just wants to be there, for the kids, my little brothers and sisters of the next generation, to just support, community, family, build culture, build foundations, and build more family. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you that I'm thankful, blessed, and gifted that every day I live for something bigger than myself. And once again, I've been told so many times, over and over again, the legacy, the impact, the kids respond to you. Who am I kidding? I see it all the time. The kids do respond to me. I am a celebrity, and I'm very, very thankful for everything that God blesses me with to continuously keep building this even higher, even faster, and more, and realer. Because as well, I am still Niece's ambassador as well. And I'm just saying, it's a blessing, it's an honor, it's a privilege to be a part of these special moments with these special kids. I mean, God, honestly, I was there for the 8th grade night last night, and I can tell you, I didn't even know the 8th grade night was last night, But I went to UNF's volleyball game versus FAMU this past Tuesday, and I told myself that, because VRA had 2 games. They had 2 games. They had Tuesday and Thursday. I said, I'm going to miss Tuesday one to go to UNF, and I'll go show up to the Thursday one. I didn't even know Thursday night was the 8th grade night, but it was, and I wouldn't trade that experience for the world. To know that, again, I continuously got to meet new people. New people got, exposed to who I am, and I helped cheer on the kids to great victories. I'm immensely proud, honored, blessed, and gifted for everything that I do, everything I stand for. Once again, to all the kids out there, you don't have to look up to me at all, but definitely know that it's an honor, it's a privilege, blessing, gift when you do. Because God first on everything. I live for my legacy, my impact, and Jesus above all. I live to be your role model. I live to be your mentor. I live to be your big brother. I live to give back to you and show you God's love, show you Christ's love in the most God first, appropriate, and peaceful, meaningful, sentimental manners in which I can. Impactful manners in which I can. And that's one of the top reasons why I'm so big into giving back, going to all the sporting events, and just doing what I continuously can to, serve and give back and shine and show love. Because indeed, I've heard that, these kids respond to you, So, please come to every home game. Keep coming to every home game. I home game, away game, I love to support, and I live to support. And you will always, get, hopefully you'll always get the best out of me when it comes to being there to cheer you all on in the most passionate way you are ever going to see. I mean, this is some of the things that made me famous at Nice, and I'm continuously famous at Valley, and I'm continuously just keep building this up, and God is good, because without him, none of this would be possible. And I definitely want all parents to understand, this is what I live for, and if not live for, this is definitely what I'm good at. And I'm blessed that this is what I'm good at, because, again, this has blessed me with tremendous purpose, tremendous character, tremendous understanding. And by the way, I'm going to get into coaching eventually. I don't know when, but I watch enough college volleyball, high school volleyball, and obviously middle school volleyball to know that I should get into coaching, not just with volleyball, but volleyball, football, basketball, soccer, maybe lacrosse. I should get into coaching with some sports, because I can assure you that there's a lot of things that all 3 I just named, the middle school, high school, and college, there's some of all 3 that all 3 levels need to clean up when it comes to mechanics, teamwork, timing, and anticipation. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know what the coaches are teaching, but somebody's got to do. Somebody's gotta help clean up all these flaws within the kid's game. Again, I am not an expert at any of those sports, but I know quarterbacks in football. I love offense. I'm not gonna say I love all sports, but I definitely love quite a few, and I know I can analyze quite a few, and I know that, not only can I analyze quite a few, but I believe I can coach quite a few, because I've definitely seen some flaws within all 3 levels of the game, middle school, high school, and college, where absolutely, the kids, they need to clean up their mechanics, clean up timing, anticipation, clean up pace, and definitely with volleyball, they need to get sharper at knowing the curves and edges to hit when it comes to when it comes to serves and when it comes to right there at the net battling for what they're battling for. Like I said, I don't know everything about volleyball, but I know enough, or I believe I know enough where there's a lot of trick plays and trick formations that you can do with volleyball, and trust me, I think that I'll be a successful volleyball coach. I've been asked before, am I the coach? No, I'm not the coach, but I definitely am the #1 fan, and I definitely am the VRA Hawk ambassador. God first lived to support these kids, my little brothers and sisters of the next generation, and be a part of their day one support system, their day one family, their day one team, and just share God's love with them and let them know that, you can do God first anything, work hard, play hard, build your legacy, make your impact, and you will accomplish your dream, and so on. And it is just, and eventually someday I will eventually go talk to a sports lawyer about creating a professional volleyball league around the state of Florida, if not the country, because I definitely would love to do that, give everybody that opportunity to get professionally paid right out of college rather than having to go wait for the Olympics to come around to get paid. I really would love to give both boys and girls that opportunity to get professionally paid directly after college, and so on. There's a couple leagues out there for a couple starter up leagues for lacrosse and or at least women's lacrosse. I know, and softball and more. But that's the problem. We need more leagues. We need more leagues, more teams. It needs to be more than 1% that are succeeding and are exploding. And dare I say, marketing and promotion is not hard. I wish everybody would wake up and realize the marketing and promotion isn't hard. You just have to put your heart, your gut, and your soul into it. And as I've said before, you can follow my Starpoint Sports or Starpoint Kids and Athletics Instagram, and my NJ2TheCity Snapchat, because I'm posting great stuff about Valley Ridge on those platforms. It's the fact being that the same school pride that people take for their colleges, I'm trying my best, and I wanted to say the A word there, but I'm trying God first my best to implement that same school pride and school spirit into regular grade school, elementary, middle, and high school. Why do I say that? Because, ladies and gentlemen, if we can help implement that within our students and within our schools, within elementary, middle, and high school, I think everybody will learn how to feel loved. Everybody will learn character from the earliest of ages, and we can just make a lot of good change happen. If we learn to teach our kids how to take the God first, most school pride in all three stages, elementary, middle, and high. But again, the faculty and staff and administration have got to do their jobs at listening to parents and listening to the students. They got to do a better job at listening to all sources, all voices, and not just being biased, double standard, hypocritical, and thinking that what you say goes, and being a negative dictator. Because I'm telling you this, if you want a bunch of kids telling you they hate you and hate your school, that's exactly what you're going to get with that mentality. And I believe that VRA is better than that, Nice is better than that, the entire St. Johns County School District is better than that. We are not ranked #1 for no good reason. We are not ranked #1 by accident. I think St. Johns County School District is ranked #1 for a lot of good reasons and a lot of reasons that we need to clean up to keep on living up to #1. And student happiness at every school is one of the top things we've got to start living up to. Because from what I've read about some of these school reviews, it's all statistics, Nate. That's the reason why you're ranked #1. It's not because, of all the right things. It's because of all the wrong things. Because all these people care about statistics. Well, guess what? As the ambassador, I care about student happiness and people. And I'm going to God first tell you that for better and for worse, that's what I'm going to continue to see God first try to keep on elevating, uplifting, and working with each and every day of my life. Because that is true success. If you, again, want to establish Christian morals and values in our schools without actually preaching Christian morals and values, that's how you do it. Caring about people and student happiness. More coming soon. God bless.